man? This is Omar Gooden, and I'm slapping with slap boxing. You heard me? Slap the shit out of one of these.
Slap boxing.
All the way back, but let's take it from the beginning of what made you say, this is what I want to do? Because we know you from these classic movies. We're going to get into that in a minute. We know you as an actor. We're seeing you as a budding hip hop artist. You've probably been a part of, I know you've been a part of hip hop culture for probably the majority of your life. You come from a legendary family. What was it like for you growing up in this and looking around left and right and saying, okay, let me pick and choose what I want to do. I can go the music route. Brother, shout out to your brother, man, Cuba Gooding Jr., the legend. What was that like for you, you know, figuring out what you wanted to do in this whole spectrum of entertainment?
So yeah, for me, man, you know, it's funny. I get asked that question a lot. It was the norm. You know what I mean? It's what I knew. You know, I was like, everybody's daddy ain't singing on stage in front of thousands of people. Like, everybody's brother ain't getting asked. You know what I mean? It's not like I grew up in some small town and nobody I knew ever succeeded or anything, and then I kind of got my big break. Like, nah, nigga, it's just what it was for me. I was always full of life and energetic, and always wanted to smile as a youngster. And this always was up until age 9. You understand me? And then at 9 is when I turned pro. Now, wild is that? Because my brother, he had an agent before me. Right? It was his dream to become an actor. So he went to the classes. He did all of that. Now, we both, you know, our father, we've seen him perform, so we were no strangers to the entertainment business. You know what I mean? But
and let's be clear. Let everybody be clear. Now, this is not just a regular, my father was a singer. Right. Talk about this is the main ingredient, ladies and gentlemen. And like you mentioned yesterday, he wasn't no background singer. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't, shout out to Tito, but he wasn't Tito. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Randy and them. But he was the main guy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, my father was, now what happened was back in the 70s, there was a group called The Main Ingredient, and their lead singer passed away, and my father filled in the shoes. So a lot of the hits that they had came after my father joined the group. Everybody Plays the Fool was their biggest hit. Just Don't Want to Be Lonely, Rolling Down the Mountainside. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, the gap between my brother and myself is 10 years, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of the success that my father had happened before I was born. So when I was born, we kind of had to make our own way as my father was starting over in his business, because he had a lot of success in the 70s, but right around 78, I was born in 76, during apartheid in Africa, he went out and performed when it wasn't very popular to do so. So much so that when he came back, he got blacklisted. And they took all his records out and they stopped playing his music and whatnot. So he had to kind of reinvent himself. So, you know,